Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints. Something very exciting at the start of today's Blueprints episode, which is that, like a kid on Christmas Day, I have a gift to open at the start of today's Blueprints episode. The gift is not a physical gift; it is a gift of information. After last week's episodes, welcome to episode number 116, by the way. After episode 114 and 15, I ran into an issue, which is that I was attempting to solve the heavy as the crown piece of paper, but I could not. I was running into a dead end. Nothing was working. Speaking of dead ends, I also was removing a bunch of crates from the tunnel and making progress, but also we did not reach the end of the tunnel. I don't know where the end of the tunnel is, but we didn't reach the end of the tunnel. So here's what I did. I knew that I wanted to ask the Discord for a nudge in the right direction about the heavy as the crown piece of info, the piece of paper. However, I wanted to avoid one specific situation, which is that I wanted to avoid asking for a hint on that piece of information. Let me just go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Steady as the scepter, deadly as the stone, heavy as the crown, ready as the throne. I wanted to avoid getting a hint on this puzzle if the other puzzle that I'm solving at the same time, the tunnel, would eventually solve this puzzle for me. So I asked two questions of the Discord. The first question that I asked was, and I have the Discord pulled up on my other screen so that I can directly quote to you what I said. I said, front seat question, will removing more crates from tunnel lead me closer to a solution to the steady as the scepter or heavy as the crown puzzle? Please just answer yes or no. I needed to know if it would or would not help me. Discord told me no. So with that piece of information, I was free to ask for a hint on this. I said, I want to solve this. Would it be possible to get a series of progressive hints to help me solve it if it's solvable? Because maybe this is just a piece of lore document. I don't think so. It looks like a puzzle to me, but maybe this is just a lore document. Can you give me a series of hints to help? The Discord, like the beautiful humans that they are, came up with a rhyme with some hints. The spoilery chat in Discord came up with a rhyme. I have not clicked on it yet, so I don't know what it says. They gave me a rhyme, and then they also gave me a, in case of emergency, please break this image, which I also have not clicked on. So, I've saved this for the recording so that we can do it live. Before we get into the game today, my goal is I'm going to at least read the first hint, the first part of this hint, to see what we learn. So, here's what we have. Shout out to Mona, shout out to Chain Bear, shout out to Mountain Life Vibe, Barbarossa, all in the spoiler chat. The poem goes like this. With the wind at your back, you are on the right track, but need insight on items acquired. There are 3 lines. That is the first line. With the wind at your back, you are on the right track, but need insight on items acquired. Okay, my immediate reaction to that is this. There's 3 parts to it. With the wind at your back, you are on the right track, and you need insight on items acquired. The wind at your back part of this makes me wonder about why choose to say wind at your back unless... Isn't there a document right here? Carried by westwardly winds. Okay, the first piece of this puzzle, I'm looking at the wind part, and I don't know. Is it a reference to carried by westwardly winds? The second part of that poem says, you're on the right track. That's good. That seems good to me. The third part says, but need insight on items acquired. Are the items scepter, stone, crown, and throne? Or scepter, stone, and crown? I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I'm very tempted to read the second line of the poem already. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to read the second line. Don't put them away, for now you can play while gathering knowledge required. Don't put them away, for now you can play while gathering knowledge required. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Don't put them away, to me, suggests don't get rid of the idea that I have. I'm on the right track. Don't put my items away. To me, that sounds like I'm on the right track with a scepter, a stone, and a crown. For now, you can play while gathering knowledge required. Do I click the third button? There's one more line to this poem, and I'm really tempted to click it. Shout out to the spoiler channel. I love this. I love this. On another channel, or if we were a different community, you know, I'd just be given the answer, and I don't like that. I don't like just being given the answer. Sometimes I have to have the answer. Sometimes I have to have the answer. It's very helpful. But given the opportunity, I'm so thankful that people would go through the effort to put a rhyme together, a little poem together to help me here. I'm going to click the third button. I'm going to click the third line. I'm going to do it. I'm curious about it. The reason I'm going to click it is that I don't know from the first two lines what I should do next. And by what I should do, I mean what I should explore next. The last of our hints. The draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. The last of our hints, the draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. The draft of a prince. Let's get into the game. I don't know what that means. Day 174. The draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. Okay, we're going to... I love this. We're going to sit here and piece those pieces. We're going to turn those pieces of information over in our head and see if they come up with any new meanings. My first thought is this. The draft of a prince. To me, that suggests that there is a room you should draft. What room would be the draft of a prince? My immediate thought is actually a weird one. A room I never go to. It's not even in here. It's a... indoor nursery. This room includes blueprints and hypothetically... No, I didn't sleep. I was going to say, and hypothetically, I slept in here when I was a baby, but I don't think that's true. The love of floriculture has never been more evident than in this nursery, where new buds are cradled and nurtured as they grow. Two prominent flower beds house a variety of valuable blooms. Cultivated by the Baron, for the Baron by the former gardener, Denny Ravane. The draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. What is a room that could be the draft of a prince? Prince means royal, royalty. You know, we've definitely thought about throne room. We've definitely thought about throne room. The draft of a prince. Are there any other rooms that have some sort of royal function? The draft of a prince. I mean, the armory only... I'm sitting here ruling out rooms because I don't think there's any way they could be construed as being the draft of a prince. Armory's not immediately crossed off in my head. It is also a black print, which to me, black prints to me suggest, you know, those are special rooms. The draft of a prince. The draft of a prince. Is there a prince inside of foyer? There's a queen. Or sorry, there's a ruler, which is, Yena means ruler, you know, which is a type of royalty. Can you tell I'm obsessed with foyer right now? Master bedroom. The draft of a prince. Draft of a prince. Scorched sundial. The draft of a prince. I'm just scrolling through. Is it an outer room? A found floor plan. The other thing I will say is that there is a crown. There is a different crown, the paper crown. But with the wind at your back, you are on the right track, but need insight on items acquired. It's about items acquired. Is it about the scepter? The crown? Or the stone? Or maybe something else entirely. Don't put them away, for now you can play while gathering knowledge required. Maybe play does not mean I can play the game, but Simon can play. There is a... Now, hold up. This is a weird idea. But you have to entertain all ideas. Rumpus room is a playroom, right? Recreation, gaming room, a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Alzara. Is Alzara a prince? Don't put them away, for now you can play while gathering knowledge required. The last of our hints, the draft of a prince. With clarity for what you desire. Oh shit, what was our footsteps at the start of today? Plus 10? I think we were about plus 10 because of our master bedroom decision. Let's go ahead and take master bedroom. It's the worst place to draft master bedroom because we got plus 0 steps. But... Sorry, technically we got plus 3 steps. But I did want to draft it outside. The draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. The draft of a prince. I don't know. Magnifying glass. Maybe it means, I will say there's a chance. One of the goals that I would like to do No, I don't know. Is draft is attempt to draft room 46 outside again? I think I've done it once already, but I have done it once already, but nothing really happened. I don't even think it had the crown in it, which was the weird part. The draft of a prince. Does it mean the draft of wind? Another word for a draft is a gust of air. And there's wind in the poem somewhere else. I love it. I will say the next comment in Discord after they posted this poem, this hint was from Chainbear. All we ask is that you interpret these hints exactly correctly as we intended. I wonder if they intended wind and draft to be exactly what I came up with. They also said it's possible the above hints are not specific enough, in which case we offer this fourth nudge to be revealed only in the event you have already considered all three of the lines that Mona provided and decide that you want more. This is the in case of emergency, look at this image. I have not clicked on it. And for now, I want to... The challenge of it for me, avoiding clicking on that, is fun. So I'm going to keep reading this poem until it drives me nuts. With the wind at your back... Why would you possibly include that phrase, with the wind at your back? Does that mean you must be outdoors? I'm outdoors currently. But need insight on items acquired. Don't put them away for now you can play while gathering knowledge required. The last of our hints, the draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. Now, it could mean do all of what I... Now, here's an idea. I don't know if I can make it work because I don't know if it works. Let me talk. That was such a nonsense sentence. If I were to read this poem as with the wind at your back, meaning do this outside, you're already on the right track. You need insight on items acquired. Don't put your items away, for now you can play while gathering knowledge required. The last of our hints, the draft of a prince with clarity for what you desire. Is it possible to do everything I did, take the scepter, the crown, and the stone to the throne room, except the throne room is outside? I have to talk through this, because the problem with this idea is I don't have enough coat check to make this work. Scepter stays in your inventory if you call it a day in a room of the color that you... Let's just theory craft this for a second. Scepter stays in the room, in your inventory, if you end your day in a room of the color that the scepter is. So, the day before, you could have scepter, put it in your inventory, call it a day inside of throne room or treasure trove or something. The stone, you could coat check. The crown, you could achieve via the normal route. I think that's possible. Now, the question is, do I think that's what the hint is? With the wind at your back, you're on the right track. I'm on the right track. That's the part that actually confuses me the most. Because I don't know, in the best way possible, I don't know which part of the track I need to replace. If I'm on the right track, do I change nothing? Do I change only a small part? Do I have the wrong idea about the crown? Do I have the wrong idea about the scepter? Do I have the wrong idea about the stone? Do I have the wrong idea about the throne room? Do I have the wrong idea about etc., etc., etc.? I think so far that is my best guess at what the poem from Discord might mean. And here's why I like it as an idea. Let me write it down first, and then I'll talk about why I like that as an idea. Okay, so the new to-do list is day. It is the new to-do list would be this: coat check stone, acquire scepter. Call it a day. I'm going to say in a black room, but if I have acquired the scepter and changed the color, it could be a different color. But, acquire the scepter, call it a day in a black room. Then, on the third day, or on the next day, next day... No. Before you even do that... Yeah, before you do that, you have to have Blessing of Monk, you have to have B of M, call it a day in throne room, which okay, and then you have to then get crown, go to outside the throne room. Here's what it's possible I'm barking up the wrong variety of tree, but here's what I like about this potential solution. The solution itself has a sort of beautiful parallel to it, which is that to make it so that you can keep the crown, the scepter, and the stone all in your inventory, you have to make the scepter black, and you have to call it a day inside of throne room, because that is the only situation in which you could coat check stone. You have to acquire the scepter by antechambering outdoors, getting the key from the in Ares court, going to get the scepter, turning it black, taking it to throne room, calling it a day, putting the you still have to have Blessing of the Monk up, putting the throne room outside, having the shrine the scepter be the right color. It's kind of beautiful. It's more difficult than what I tried, but it's kind of beautiful. I am going to choose to believe that is the case until I try it. If I try it and it does not work, then I will come back to the in case of emergency break this thing. But for now, I feel good about that idea. How do I make that happen? I need to get the shrine. I need to get the stone and put it in coat check is the most important part. So to do that, I need to... Okay. First things first, what we're going to do with the time that we have right now is attempt to set up an experiment that will remove crates from the tunnel. Because, actually, holy shit. I can't do that. Now, hold up. I have too many thoughts at once. My brain is going crazy. Here's something. I already have Royal Scepter, so I don't need to do... If I had Shrine outside right now, I could grab the stone, take it to coat check, remove Royal Scepter, and check the stone, take the Royal Scepter to the throne room, then call it a day. So I don't have to reset. I can keep Royal Scepter here for now. I thought I was going to have to resolve the in Ares court thing and the antechamber outside. So I think it's possible. Yeah, I think we keep coat check just like this for now, and we wait until we can get the stone, and then we switch them, and then it's go time from there. Okay, so with that said, for now, I have to table that because the run I'm on right now is not a run where I can make those things happen necessarily. I can't because I don't have Shrine. So tomorrow we'll do that. But for now, we have an opportunity in front of us, which is let's remove as many crates from the tunnel as we can. On that note, the second puzzle that we've been trying to solve is this. File cabinet key down here. Where does it go? What does it do? Also, what is this note about? The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed. All remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. Okay, so that's where we are right now. We're in the original access tunnel, full of crates with equipment, excavation equipment. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they've begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site. Now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. This is Foreman's log number 621. So it's like the second to last Foreman's log. No, it's the last Foreman's log. This is the one right before it. We're closing up. It's been a bittersweet experience working on a historically significant excavation, but we can't share it. So I think this probably, if I had to guess, this probably just leads to the thing that we can see from this probably all leads to the thing that we can see through the window from the underground room. You know what I mean? The Arindian ruins that we can see behind the May 8 door, if that makes sense. So, with that knowledge in mind, let's go try an experiment to remove more crates, and then we will pick up the Heavy as the Crown puzzle as soon as we can get a shrine outdoors and a sledgehammer. So let's go find a security or a laboratory or a something along those lines. And our only goal for this run right now is really just to make an experiment successful. We do love a laundry room. It's so good. We'll wait to use it until we've had a treasure trove, probably. Or, do we use it before the treasure trove? We'll use it before the fucking treasure trove, right? Go in here, give ourselves a ton of gems. Find treasure trove, get a ton of coins, use those for keys. It's easy. This game is so easy. This game is so easy. You know, that's what people say about it. Draft of a prince. I still don't know what that means. Draft of a prince. I'll keep thinking on it. Is there a prince in here? Lord, Baron, Major, Yenna, which means ruler, Baron, and Count. Draft of a prince. A princely draft? A print? Do you mean a blueprint? Security for a experiment. We also need to do a staff order. We need to keep the sledgehammers coming. We also need to keep key card system to low because we have no... Oh, no, not high. Nope. Because we have no key card currently. I feel good about our plan of attack now. I might have misread their poem and I might have misjudged the hint, but I feel good about our plan of attack at the very least. There's no new announcement? What do you mean? You guys have been waiting this whole time and you haven't said anything? The fuck? You guys should be giving me a new piece of information every single day. What the hell, dude? Okay, no data transfer. No electronic mail. We shall remote terminal access our way into the laboratory. The Dexter's laboratory. And then we have to hope that we get the correct trigger here, or the correct effect. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Let's freaking go. What is our plan here? Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, that's decent. Every room you draft within the next 40 seconds. I only have one key. But what I like about that is that we could basically restart right away. I've been curious about this one. Whew, what do you say we try it? For every room you draft within the next 40 seconds, you remove a crate from the tunnel. We've got at least one draft to the north out of security. We can go back through the north end of West Wing Hall, I think. A key might be a problem for us, so we may run into almost no rooms. But if we fail, then we just get to restart the run, which is a win. So let's do it. Oh my god, it's already going. 34 seconds already. God damn it. We'll take hallway because it gives us a immediate access to another room. We're taking anything with junctions. Thank you very much. We can draft something here. It does not. It literally doesn't matter what we draft. Run, 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 run. 15 seconds. Dining room gives us multiple rooms to draft from. 9 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. Go, 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 run! Why is my character moving so slowly? Draft, draft, draft! Oh, I don't think I got it. 5 successful triggers. Not bad, honestly. Not bad at all. We'll take it. Sale, apple, key. Sure. 5 is pretty good, especially for the amount of time I had to devote to it, which was almost nothing. We could literally call it a day right now, and it's a win, you know? I will go outside and look because I'm curious. I want to see if 5 did anything for us, but we do have a shovel here. The only other things we could possibly do with our day are find out where this filing cabinet key goes and, well, I think that's basically it. I mean, we could always just draft rooms and re-explore them, but, you know, in terms of our, like, our most pressing to-do list, there's really nothing. I don't even know why I'm digging these spots up. All right, let's go back. Dang, we almost got 6 crates. We were really close on the last one. But I had to unlock the door, which delayed us a lot. I can't believe you have to get out of the menu of the security, too. Of the computer. I mean, I can believe it because it makes sense, but it's just, it makes, that was like 5 seconds, you know? Okay, we'll go check the tunnel, and then we're gonna go back to break room and call it a day there, because that gives us a key card. And also, I'm curious if I encountered a bug last time, because last time I drafted break room while having the blessing of the monk, nothing freaking happened. It didn't show up in the list of things, which was very strange to me. In the list of potential rooms to draft next time, which was very strange to me. Okay. It appears still blocked. But it looks like we might only have maybe 8 crates in the way. Come on, let me through. Let me through. We're gonna say that we have 8 crates to go. That's probably it. Probably 9, because this one will probably eventually go away. Is my game bugged? Why is there a hand in the middle of my screen? Isn't that weird? I don't think it's normally like that. It's normally a dot. I probably drafted rooms too quickly for the game to keep up. Our nearest break room is just the one that we drafted at the end there. So we'll head there and we'll call it a day. Although, is there any other place we can add? We've got an observatory. We missed conservatory. We added... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no other... Like, I added a constellation. There's nothing else to do. Nothing else important anyways. Okay. I liked that one because it got me out of a run that I was already not really wanting to be inside of. Like, I already want to go to the next run so that we can try... the next day so that we can try getting Shrine outside. We're going to go inside, get dice, so that we can ideally get Shrine outside. I don't know if you can get Shrine. I think you can. I think you can get Shrine when you already have a blessing active. We will need Blessing of the Monk to be active when we eventually try to solve... When we try our next solution to Steady as the Scepter, Heavy as the Crown. Because I have to be able to call it a day in Throne Room and make Throne Room go outside. So, Blessing of the Monk does have to be active. We have 4 days left of Blessing of the Monk. Grab money. Grab Geist Bedroom. Dang it. Grab... Geist Bedroom. Dang it. I'm just going to keep going until I get it. Geist Bedroom. Okay. So our goal is... this is me reminding myself. Our goal is draft Shrine outside... Grab the stone, coat check the stone. So I have to get a sledgehammer to coat check the stone, switch it out for the Royal Scepter, call it a day inside of the throne room. So let's take it one step at a time. Do we get Shrine here or not? Not yet. Also, Break Room did not appear. That's so weird. Okay, Shrine. This is excellent, though. This is excellent. So Shrine here, we already have a blessing, so we don't need to add money. But we have Shrine. If we get a sledgehammer, this is breakable. We then have the stone, which we can take. Now, the interesting thing here is when you take the stone, you're cursed for 2 days. So getting it from here to coat check is not hard. Getting it the next day, I have to get the crown the next day, which will be difficult. But, hold up. I hope anything I'm saying is making sense. At this point, if it's not making sense, I don't know why you're still watching this series. We're 115 episodes in, 116 episodes in, to a game that is wildly... Where all I have done for 115 episodes is say things like... Break room, laundry room, filing cabinet key, pump room, lower the water in the reservoir. None of it makes any sense if you're not speaking the language of the game. Here's my idea. Maybe, so if the stone is a problem in that it curses your next day, which would be the day that we would actually attempt to go to get the crown and go to throne room, why not just wait a day? Because stone can sit in antechamber, or can sit in coat check. The scepter, as long as you keep calling it a day inside of the right room, should stay in your inventory, I think. I hope. So you could just technically wait an extra day, right? Is kind of my thought. So our goal now is to get commissary because we need a sledgehammer. And with the sledgehammer, we can... There's commissary. That's beautiful. We also will need coat check very soon, so I should grab coat check at the first opportunity. We have a sledgehammer. Excellent. We'll take running shoes and sleeping mask and I don't think I need magnifying glass, but fuck it, it's 4 coins. Okay, things are going very well here. I need to draft coat check. I need to draft throne room. Although, do I want to draft throne room today? Now I'm confusing myself, which is a problem. I think in the meantime, at this exact... Let's focus on one thing at a time. I think the first thing I need to do is I need to draft laundry room, because that would be helpful to me. We'll avoid Southern Cross. That gave me a key and a gem, which is good because I was kind of broke otherwise. There's laundry room, which is excellent. We'll take gems. Maybe the idea is this. Let's draft treasure trove. Call it a day inside of treasure trove. Because if we draft coat check, we're going to have the scepter inside of my inventory. So I need to call it a day inside of a black room. I don't know that you can draft... I don't know that you can Blessing of the Monk the same room 2 days in a row. Which is the thing that I'm nervous about. Which sounds insane, but I'm nervous about that. That seems like I'm overthinking that, right? I think we just try to get throne room and then call it a day inside of throne room. Two days in a row. Okay, we got a shovel. We need a coat check. There's a coat check. It's not in a great spot, but I don't think it matters because I think we need to... I think we need to take it. We're not depositing anything yet. We're not going to take the Royal Scepter yet. Although, we should take Banner of the King, make this black. So that now we are guaranteed... Or that we're more likely to draft other things. I mean, I think we're... Are we solving this today? I think we're there, right? Like, I think it's doable. We have Sledgehammer. We have all of the pieces. We have Coat Check. We have Blessing of the Monk. We have Shrine Outside. All I need to do is draft a black room and then call it a day. Well, I need to go break the stone, call it a day, etc., etc. There's treasure trove, which is exciting. For multiple reasons. We get money, which we can turn into keys if we need it. We don't. Should I try and draft trophy room today, though? I probably should. Or, not trophy. Have I been saying trophy room? I mean, throne room. Is that the one that I want outside? Probably. God, I'm nervous. Let me go ahead and take some screenshots of our treasure trove. This is box number 41. Watch me just be entirely wrong about what the poem meant, the hint meant from Discord. I probably am wrong, but... Okay, so this is desktop blueprints. But they said I'm on the right track. And I like and I appreciate that encouragement so much. Box 41. This is a blue box. This is a moon box, which means that it can be true, maybe. Blue. A blue note generally means true. My strong instinct would be to say that this is a true statement, but let's first go and check out what page 6 of a new clue says, right? The first things first would be to go... We don't have page numbers, though. 1... We have to count. If we're going by XYZ ABC, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hides a secret. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. I mean, it definitely hides a secret because it's got the letters. This has just got to be true, right? I mean, this is just a true statement that's so obviously... So obviously true. So this is memo 41 true. I'm thinking of these memos as chess, and sometimes they're just checkers. There's definitely a clue on page. There's definitely a secret. I think we should try to get throne room still, right? Should I go get keys? I don't know. It depends on if I find a locked door. The other thing we could do is set up an experiment, of course, as always. I always forget about that. Okay. Drawing room. Let's go back and draft right here. Okay, pretty bad stuff. I might use a dice here. There's throne room. Excellent. We'll take it. We will take it. And I think we'll just try and call it a day inside of throne room, given the chance. So I'm just looking for security to see if I can get like a very easy... very easy experiment before we do anything else. And I'm not getting it. We are out of keys, but we have a bunch of break rooms back here if we really wanted to solve some puzzles. That's locked. We also have a laundry room where I could just go get a million keys, right? Yeah. Okay, well. I probably should do that, but here we are. Security. Where is security? I'm trying. That's locked and not locked. Okay. There's a key. Okay. We'll see if we get security here. Awesome. If not, then we'll just call it a day. We'll just be done. Okay, one more. I was gonna say if we find it, then awesome. If not, then we're out of keys. But then we found a key. Okay. So let's go back and go outside. So I think our plan is this. Go outside, break the thing, walk inside, trade the stone and the coat check, walk to throne room, call it a day. Wake up tomorrow, call it a day inside of throne room, and then wake up the day after and make this all work. That's the goal. I get out of here by going hallway right, treasure trove right, then left. There's the entrance. Okay. Hope this works. Either way, we're so close. We're on the cusp of a couple different things. If it doesn't work, we're on the cusp of breaking in case of emergency. And we're also on the cusp. One more experiment might get us into wherever the tunnel goes, which is exciting. Okay, here goes nothing. 51 steps. You have a bad feeling about this. Better think twice. We've got this cursed effigy. The deadly stone. We're already done drafting. Oh, I forgot that it hurts you with the footsteps. I may not have what it takes to make this happen. Conference room should have, Ah, fuck. I forgot that they hurt you with the footsteps. I shouldn't have drafted all this stuff up here, or I should have eaten bacon and eggs or something. Oh, it doesn't remove 30 footsteps. It takes you down to the amount of footsteps that happen in the story. Oh my god, shout out to Running Shoes. It takes you down to the amount of footsteps you have in the story, which is like 13 or 12. That's what it's doing. Do I have enough footsteps to make this work? I think it's all going to depend on Running Shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We may have to call it a day inside of Treasure Trove. Oh, come on, footsteps. Come on, footsteps. We should have a gym in here. Yeah, because we spread gyms with Parlor earlier. Or whatever. We spread gyms with Patio. There's no food in here. There it is. There you go, Running Shoes. Come on, Running Shoes. Retrieve scepter. Check the cursed effigy. You can check it. That's awesome. It's no longer in my inventory. It's it's there. Come on. Oh, Running Shoes. Come on. We have 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. I need one more. And if I get 2 more, then I can make it to Throne Room. Running Shoes. Come on. Don't mess this up, Ryan. We're going straight, then we're going left. Oh, come on. If you call it a day in a black bordered room. 2, 1. Okay. We're going to call it a day here. Hope that we keep it. This puts Treasure Trove outside, which is not what we want. So we are going to have to show up tomorrow and find Throne Room. We're going to have to draft Throne Room. The good news is that should be doable because we'll have the Banner of the King and the Royal Scepter. So we're going to call it a day here. If this all fails, we'll deal with the consequences. We'll solve it later. But for now, this is the goal. If this all falls apart, we're going to have to reacquire some resources. But for now, let's try it. Save and continue. Treasure Trove should be outside. We should be cursed for one more day. If that is the case, cursed for one more day. That also means, oh no, it replaces your blessing. And we don't have the item. Why don't we have the item? I don't understand. Fuck. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Because overall, I think this just means that we have to wait for curse to be done, draft shrine, get blessing of the monk, then go to throne room. No, then we have to go to antechamber, do Ares court. It's fine, I think. It's not a big deal. It's just a little annoying. So our entire goal today is different. I am gonna do this. Is there any way I get the scepter back if I appear inside of a black room, inside of a throne room or treasure trove? Maybe. That'd be great. Nothing yet. It's a little annoying, but the good news is we got the hard part done, which is taking the stone and putting it inside of... I mean, we got one of the hard parts done. Taking the stone and putting it inside of Kochek. It's a little annoying, though, because I thought that I was reading the instructions correctly on Royal Scepter, and it's not worked out for me, like, twice now. Twice it has failed to do what I thought it was going to do. Come on, give me a frickin'... Ah, shit. That took my key away. Give me a... throne room or treasure trove. Is it possible we only get it back once we have stepped into one of those rooms? I don't know. These are all dead ends. Great. That's a dead end. I don't know why I stepped in here. I guess I should probably take these keys. 20 minus 19 becomes 1 squared. Squared is 1. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4 plus 8 is 12. Times 2.5? 12 times 2.5 is 30. Minus 1 is 29. Minus 18 is 11. Minus 1 is 10. Squared is 100. Divided by 1 is 100. Divided by 2 is 50. Divided by 2.5. 50 divided by 2.5 is 10. 10. Wait, no, is that right? 20 is 20. Never do that to me again. The break room is getting... The break room's getting hard. Don't make me divide by 2.5. That's fucked up. That's really rude. Really rude. Just give me a... just please. Please. I beg of you. Give me what I need. Which is just... a black room. There's throne room. What is the deal with Royal Scepter? Maybe Cursed just removes everything? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I need to call it a day. We can try, like, going for an experiment, but... Oh my god. Aquarium. Aquarium is the worst... Aquarium is terrible for cursed runs. Holy shit. I lost one of everything. I think we... I have to check this. I have to check this. I'm going to go see if I can't draft throne room from the other corner. Or from the other side of entrance hall. Sorry, treasure trove. Because if I can draft treasure trove, that will tell me for a fact whether or not I have completely misunderstood. Like, there's a chance that the Royal Scepter is deposited basically inside of the room you call it a day in of the color that the scepter is, rather than staying in your inventory like I thought I have understood in the past. I don't know. I'd like to test that by getting this right here. Yeah, okay. I thought I remembered that. Okay, so this is excellent news. The technical description right here. Okay. God, my memory is my worst enemy. It's always been true. This happened last time. I thought I had lost it, and then I had not lost it. The technical description on this screen says Royal Scepter will not be lost at the end of the day. I'm going to choose black. We don't have the blessing of the monk, so we need to go get that at some point. We haven't even drafted an outdoor room because I don't think it matters today, but maybe the blessing of the monk will come back tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe cursed is just kind of in the way of it. I don't even know if what I just said made sense. I just lost one of everything. That was dumb. What I'm trying to say is maybe the blessing of the monk, like, timer is still running in the background, and once cursed is removed, blessing of the monk will come back. Because of that, I'm going to call it a day in throne room just in case, because that'd be awesome if it worked. I would like to get a key to solve this box, to solve this memo here, because we are currently because that's a thing I can do. Guest bedroom gets me dice, but it's a bedroom, so I'll lose footsteps. Veranda lets us keep going. It's a green room, so I lose what? I can't even buy it. What is cursed again? Green room is a gem. Yeah, okay. Corridor doesn't actually hurt us here because it doesn't actually remove anything. We don't have anything to remove. I need something with a bunch of keys. I already have storeroom. I need like a garage on the western wing. I need a... I already took storeroom. Blocked. Damn it. Did I draft? I did draft an extra break room, so that's what we should do. We should just go back and do that. Okay. I don't think I solved both break rooms, so we're going to go back to a break room. Did I draft this room? I don't remember. I did not? We can take the dice. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to use them, but... I didn't have the gems to get music rooms, so that's okay. So... which break room did I not use? I don't remember which one I took the keys from. Or which one I solved. We'll go find out. I can't believe it. I've been drafting so many rooms and not getting any experiments recently. This is the one that I have not solved. Good. 20 plus 10 is 30. Minus 7 is 23. Flipped is 32. Rounded to the nearest 30. Divided by 310. 13 minus 4 is 9. Minus 8 is 1. Times nothing times 81. Rounded to 80, flipped to 8. Oh my god. Plus 4 is 12. Plus 8 is 20. Minus 13 is 7. divided by, or multiplied by 3 becomes 21 rounded to 20 flipped to 2? Oh my god. God damn it, I got the wrong key. Son of a bitch. I need to draft locksmith is what I need to do. We can use the silver key outside of aquarium to try and get something. This gives us gems. There's nothing here. Go to aquarium. Go this way. Locksmith. Silver key is not going to give us locksmith. I'll tell you that much for free. Weight room here is not excellent, but it does give us 3 doors, which is... Gymnasium's not bad. If I were to take gymnasium, I should just take Mount Holly, though, because that's better. Yeah, Mount Holly. All that does is lose us a coin, whereas everything else loses us a bunch of shit. Please don't be locked. Give me... Classroom's not bad. It's a chance to keep drawing. We need 1 singular key to open up this treasure trove. We're going to use our dice here if we don't get it. Okay, we should use our dice, because the chances of this being locked are not nothing. We do have a key card, so we could always go outside. Locksmith, come on. We'll take observatory. Oh, this could be awesome. No, it's 50. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so I did just double check. The Inkwell is the name of the constellation that we know. So that is what the planetarium memo is referring to. This is locked. We're really about to lose out on this memo, huh? I don't think it matters that much. Does it matter? So I just call it a day here. Let's call it a day here. I mean, here's the question, though. I don't know that I have ever missed, like, not opened a chest inside of Treasure Trove. I don't know if the same chest will show up tomorrow. I should have said that forever ago. The reason I'm stressing about this key is that I don't know that the chests don't repeat. If it goes away tomorrow, then I've missed a clue forever. I don't imagine that that is the case, but I'm going to call it a day here just to be safe. We have the Royal Scepter. We're inside of a black room in Throne Room. Call it a day. Now, the question here is this. Is my daughter still sleeping? She is. Excellent. In that case, I should probably record just a little bit longer. One more day. That's how you get in trouble. One more day. One more day. We have to see if we get our blessing back. That's the big thing. If we don't, then we take dice out there and we go get Shrine of the... We go get Shrine. We get Blessing of the Monk. We don't get it. That's okay. We do, this time, get the Royal Scepter in our inventory. Jesus Christ. That's fine. We really need Shrine. So I think the most important thing we can do right here is just draft for... Get the Geist bedroom, then go out there. Excellent. This is going to be the last day of this run. No matter what happens, this will be the last day of this episode, I should say. I would love to keep going, but I was kind of holding out for the chance that we might get still have the blessing, and if we did, then that would be really exciting, and we could actually try and solve it. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait another day. So excellent news. I'm 99% sure this is what the last box looked like. I think it was an orange moon or a pink moon. So, I think they stay the same until they get opened. This is box 42, and I have a key. Ein means dreams in Irasian. This is a blue memo. This is a sunbox. Both of those things point towards it being true. I think Ein means dream. I'm thinking of the wrong thing here. Memo 42 true. Let's go ahead and check our Irasian, our tomb letter. Get Photoshop open. Ein is not a word I knew. Right here. Uld ein. Uld ein Jorovo. Incredible. For the first time in forever, Ein equals dream. Confirmed by memo. For the first time ever, for the first time in a long time, we have a, sorry, this shouldn't be white, this should be green. We have something. For the first time in a long time, we have new piece of info on this letter. So the way that the only time it appears is, there's one here, and then there's one down here. Is there anything else? Forget your dream of the north, or in the north, or towards the north, or in, forget your dream north is the important thing to say. Your dream of a name away. The dream part is green. Everything else is green. I don't know about it. Overaja. Ovis Navari. Done. Okay, it was used twice here. This should get smaller because it is hard to read in this way. We'll make it size 15. This is one of my favorite items in this game. Especially that we are still solving it this much later. That's so cool. Okay, file save. We'll close it and we'll keep playing. Excellent. So, our goal for the run is to get the get some dice, head outside, get shrine, get blessing of the monk with 78 coins. So we can't use all of our coins in laundry room if we find it. Here's a chance to run an experiment, though, which we should also take. Give me guy's bedroom. Give me guy's bedroom. Damn it. Should take break room here because it is a dead end, and it gives us access to nothing new. I think we We'll avoid taking keys for now because we can always get more with laundry room. Rather than here. We do not need a sledgehammer anymore. However, we should... Let me think through this. We should... Since we no longer need a sledgehammer, we should special order something else. I just accidentally did the same thing I always do, which is type double A's because my keyboard is being a little... My A button, I've said this before, I think, but my A button sometimes double presses the A button, or my keyboard sometimes double presses the A button. Okay, they took Friday off for some reason, but here on a Saturday, they're sending me a message. Simon, now that you have a satellite connection, you should be able to connect to Synca to download some new experimental data packets for the lab. We've been working on a lot of interesting and innovative experiments here. It would be great if you could try them out for us and provide us with some valuable data. Oh boy, am I. Don't worry. I've been doing it. This is staff announcement number 21. We should special order something. Probably metal detector or running shoes. Those are very valuable for generally, or shovel, for keeping runs fun and giving them good legs. Let's do metal detector. I like metal detector. Okay. So metal detector is our new sledgehammer, which replaced like magnifying glass, or shovel, which replaced magnifying. It's I love that special order is a really cool mechanic because it has changed a lot over time. We've kept changing what it is that we're requesting, specially ordering. All right, let's connect to the laboratory. Let's do an experiment and see what happens. I love how often we've been getting remove crate from tunnel for the experiment setup. Let's see if we can keep that train rolling. Oh yeah, we can. Each time you find some trash while digging, each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Neither of those are great. Do we have a shovel? I don't think so. First time you enter each room on the 9th rank. I don't really want to do that much. You know? Let's do it. I was planning on making this a very short run. So here we are. Not so short a run. I'll draft quick. There's guy's bedroom. We're going to go outside, get shrine. So that we have leftover money we can use for other things. We do not have a key card, so we can't use foundation to go back up to access rank 9 unless this has a key card in it, so we're going to try it. 6 rounded to 6. Plus 2 is 8. Plus 3... No, plus 1 is 9. Motherfucker. 71 times 4. Let me Google. Is 284 rounded to the nearest 3-digit thing is 300 squared? Are you shitting me right now? 300 squared is 90,000. Divided by 9 is 10,000. Divided by 20 is 500. Divided by 10 should be 50. Oh, fuck. I missed a step. All right, let me just keep this open. So we have what? 71 What did we get to? 71 times 4 equals 284. Becomes 300. 300 squared is 90,000. Then we need to divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 9 equals 100. Then we need to subtract 81 is 19. You motherfuckers. Please give me a key card. God damn it. That's so rude. It's fine. I signed up to play this game. It's not rude. It's just... Alright. Let's go get Shrine. Hopefully. Nothing. Nothing. Shrine. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, we need to put 78 in. I wonder what happens if I break this now. Because it's in coat check. Can you have 2? I don't want to find out. I kind of want to find out. Should I add it to the to-do list? I'll add it to the to-do list. Break shrine box while holding effigy. Blessing of the monk. Okay. Our new goal is to set this for black. Draft ourselves throne room and call it a day in there. We have the scepter. The stone is in coat check. The crown is gettable tomorrow. Do I care about setting my experiment up right now? I do, but I don't know how much time I have today to make that happen. I kind of need a key card. If I get a key card, I'd be down to do it. If I don't get a key card, then it might be a little rough. Break room might give me a key card. Let's take a look. I have to do more math. We also left all of our treasure trove money. We may need that in a future run. 6 plus 5 is 11. I love that we've gotten to the point where they give you a super easy one. And then, what is this? What is this? A third? 0. A third? No, you do it twice. 2/3. Fuck. This rounds to 1. Plus 2/3 rounds to 2. Plus 2/3 rounds to 3. 4. Key card. God damn it. I think at this point, locksmith is our only real hope for getting a locksmith or music room, right? Music room could have a special key. Should have a special key. Okay. This is such a funny place to be in because I'm breathing down the neck of solving an enormous problem in the game, or at least trying. And then on the other hand, I'm also like, can I make it to rank 9 this run? I don't know. I may end up skipping the rank 9 thing this run because, frankly, it's I'm recording during nap time, and we might be about to run out of time. So you guys might have to wait for that until next run. Inkwell plus a North Star. I'm also out of keys right now, so things are a little sketchy in terms of our resources. There's a laundry room. It's really nice for getting keys right now. Sure. If I do this on keys right now, I will have 11, which is fine. That's plenty. What a game. What a game. I feel like we're really... It's in recent days, and I don't know how recently it's happened. I feel like the game has become like second nature. I don't think we just have an and I could be, you know, take this with a big grain of salt, because I could be making mistakes left and right, and I'm sure you may have a better understanding of the game than me. I can't afford any of that. I feel like in recent days, the game has become a little bit... It's not that we understand the mechanics, it's that the mechanics are like breathing and, you know, like it's just doable at this point. I don't really have to think too much about, and I still make mistakes, I'm not trying to say that, but drafting strategy especially is just not particularly difficult right now. I was thinking of redrawing here. If we get something that goes left and right, like West Wing Hall, perfect. I can then go to Treasure Trove really easily. Get a bunch of gems. As long as this connects. Straight south. Why do you gotta do me like that? It did not connect straight south. God damn it. That's fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think it's smarter to just not do the I think it's smarter to reset the experiment rather than attempt an experiment I'm less excited about. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna walk back to Throne Room, call it a day. And rather than chase this experiment that I'm not particularly interested in doing, we'll call it a day and we'll prepare for next episode where we probably will be attempting Heavy as the Crown right at the start. And also we might get a chance to chase this experiment down. I'm not sure. Or chase down removing crates from the tunnels. Instead, right here, this was a perfect setup day. Stone is in coat check. Scepter is in my inventory. Crown is gettable. Throne Room will be drafted outside next time, assuming things go well. And we should be good to go. We'll call it a day right here. Man, this game's fun. I have such a problem about keeping my recording sessions short because I have too much fun playing the game. Day 177 is done. Episode 116 is done. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys on Thursday for another episode. I can't wait. Hey, if you're watching this still, do me a favor. Keep the comments free of spoilers. You can always just say spoilers below, hit enter a couple times, then write some stuff. Shout out to our moderators who are keeping the comment section as free of spoilers as they can. But you should know better by now. We're 116 episodes in, and you're an hour and a half into this video. Don't type some spoilery shit, or even some stuff that will hit to me about what I'm doing right or wrong, mostly wrong. You know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, think carefully about your actions in recent days. Think carefully about the comments you've written. 99% of you are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.